Hello there guys, how you doing? Yes, I am back with a recording in Farm Together. Now, yeah, okay. So there was a very specific reason I quit, and maybe I'll talk to you about that later. I don't know. It wasn't actually related to cancer. I'll be honest, I had somebody that I thought of as a very, very good friend hurt me really badly. I mean, really badly. And he and I used to play this game together all the time. And the last time I came into the game, I started crying so hard I couldn't play anymore. But that's been a long time, okay? It's time to move on and get over stuff. And here's the thing I'm going to read you an email. I'm just going to read you an email that I got this morning. And it said, "Hello, Ava. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aya." And then it gives a couple personal things. I'm not going to mention that. Would you mind if you continue your Farm Together gameplay? When I first watched you, I didn't have that game, but now I have. All excited. That's why I want to look forward to your progress in Farm Together gameplay, either on Twitch or on YouTube. I do appreciate that. Thanks, Ava. Keep up your spirits to continue your beautiful life. How do you say no to that? So Aya, this one's for you, sweetie. Now I have a whole lot of farms here, and I've got two. You know what? This time, I'm gonna have a quick look through this. I'm just going to look at this stuff and see what I've already done. I've got two that are maxed out. This one was very close to it. A lot of these were just sort of extra farms that I was building so that when holidays came up and I needed, a whole bunch of one crop, I could go to each of the farms and plant the crops because I still think that is a really good idea. And if you only have one farm, you are certainly missing out on an opportunity to make it a lot less stressful. Start 4 farms, guys. Just start 4 farms, level them up to the point where you can actually plant things. Get to, about level 10, I think, is probably fine for most of it. But I don't remember. I'm going to be learning the game over again because I have not been into the game since that last time. And I just started crying. It just broke my heart. It's like I couldn't face it. So I quit. But let's have a look. Delft Haven. Let's have a look. Now, one of these was named for somebody particular who was, again, a really good friend in here who didn't break my heart. Anyway, oh my goodness. So let's load this up. I'm just going to have a look around and see what I've actually done. Whoa. As daily rewards go, that's not terrible. That is not terrible. Oh, and of course, it's got to be freaking nighttime. Oh, yeah. I remember this one. Wow. Look at that. Look at how tidy this all is. That's not like me. This is very weird. Wow. We had all the little animals and oh my goodness, all the critters over here. Holy cow. Look at me, all efficient. This is freaky. I'm so impressed. Oh my goodness gracious. Huh. Well, hot diggity freaking dog. I just leveled up some sturgeon, folks. Look at this. So we've got canals. Now I see why, I can see why I've called this one Delft Haven. We've got the canals. We've got the windmills going on. All right, cool beans. Very nice. I like it, actually. Wow, it's all flat. Okay, this is very much like the Netherlands, I have to admit. Wow, the Netherlands. What an incredible country. It's just, man, I will never forget the first time flying into the Netherlands. I mean, I've been to flat places, guys. I have driven across Manitoba, Saskatchewan, the eastern side of Alberta. It's pretty darn flat. It is totally, absolutely flat. But not like the Netherlands. There, it's like super flat. They have done something very, very different, very, very special. I actually like the way this looks. Look at all the little houses and the barns for storage, and then the big trees around them. Wow, it's kind of fun when you can look back on something and go, I like what I did. this was a little special place for holiday items, for the fish, for trees and special plants and stuff like that. That's coming back to me. Yeah, I can remember. Wow. Okay. This looks like the center part here, right? This looks like home central. Oh yeah. Absolutely. We get the little houses, we get the ponds. Oh, lovely. Got my little puppy with me. I like it. We have a castle here. Oh yeah, this is good. I wonder if these are decorated. Yeah, I really do not. One thing I got to tell you about um oh, so cute. Sorry. Lost my train of thought about chemo. There is something they call chemo brain, which affects your memory and your ability to think and stuff like that. And it's true. It really messes with it. Just leaves these weird gaps that don't really make sense. You'll remember everything. You'll look at something. It's okay to explain. You're standing here, on this sidewalk, and you're looking down here, and you remember the pretty blueberries and making the pie with them and the whole thing, and you remember the red tulips, and you remember putting the trees in behind them and creating that shape for whatever, you remember why that was your decision. But you look at the white flowers and go, I have no idea. That is gone. I do not remember that. It just doesn't exist anymore. And it's a very uncomfortable sort of feeling. I gotta tell you, it's not good. Oh, and he's getting gold for me. And most of it's coming back. Absolutely, most of it is coming back. But there's some weird spots that are just not found. It's a very strange thing. I mean, I was feeling like, oh my gosh, I need to go get checked for, early onset dementia or something. And the doctor said, no, this happens even if you're 12. So it's unfortunate, but there it is. So I will have gaps. Man, look at all the stuff. Everything is ready to harvest. It's quite okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this place just fine. Oh, a little place for the kids. Because you gotta, I can't remember how to get in here. Just click. Yeah, just click. So it was just a little tree house for the owner's daughter. Do you remember these things? Man, I would have killed for a tree house. This one. She's got her wee little toilet and a kitchen to play cooking on. And you can have tea with her little bears. Aw. Okay, this is fun. I did love this game. Apparently, I still do. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have a ball with it. So anyway, here's one of my farms that I felt was, I don't know if I feel this is completed because there's some gaps here that feels like maybe, although this map looks pretty well covered, doesn't it? I wonder if there's anything in here I don't have. I do remember making an alphabetical list of all the plants, all the flowers, all the veg, all of the the animals. I don't know if I still have that around anymore, but I did have it once upon a time. So, oh, flowers maxed out. So remember to sell before you go harvesting their sunshine. So we are going to exit this game and go look at some others. I just want to have a look around. So that was Air Dutch, right? I think so. Now the thing is, I called it Air Dutch, and I did the Dutch thing with the windmills and stuff like that. But it wasn't named after anything Dutch. Oh no, that was Delfthaven. That was Delfthaven, right? This one was called Air Dutch because a really, really, really sweet woman whose name was Dutch, like her name in game was Dutch something. Dutch one, I believe, used to come in and do so much work with me. And she was just so kind and so helpful and so wonderful. So I actually named this place after her. And here's me with my flags. I'm on Twitch, Canada, the UK, my connections with relatives in the United States and in the Netherlands. So yeah, it's like the flags that represent my life. All right, what's this map look like? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, this feels more like me. a bit of a holy cow, what am I looking at? But I do actually know this. Man, I love this farm. Because it is organized. We got flowers. Okay, we got flowers. We have, veg in areas and clumps. We've got, this neat thing. Best fish farm. I still love my fish farm. It works so well. It's neat. It's tidy. It hardly takes up any room, and you get all the. That was a nice job. Just a big garden because it's pretty. This is like money making central over here. And then we got all our critters in a nice neat row. And then this area right along here, these I hope you guys can actually see the the cursor, because my mouse pointer, because if you can't, you get no idea what I'm talking about. These ones in the center here where I've logged in at, you can see the little numbers pop. So these were little fields that I used for the, the quests that you're trying to do. It's like get X number of these, get X number of that. That's just where I put that stuff. Over here on the left was just grow flowers. And across the top as well, we're just growing specific things. And then the fish farm over here at 21. And then 14, 5, 12. This area in here was like money maker. Down here at 17 was just a garden I wanted to put in. And then all of these little individual areas, I was trying to create an entire community, an environment in here. And this was, it was like, this is the little valley that we live in here. And we've got different things going on. Okay, this is obviously our little town square, where we've got the shops and we've got the things going on here. I do believe, yes, I had a proper train station over here with a nice clock tower, so you can see, what time it is, so you don't miss your train. Little places to wait, and then the trains to go off in that direction, and the trains to go off in that direction. And it was fun riding them because you're going along, with the animals, and you get to see different parts, and they have different stops along the way. So that was kind of time. What's over here? This was a farm. I do believe this is just like somebody's individual farm where they sell flowers. Oh yeah, so up there's the little house. We got a little house up there, and they are selling, based on all the crocus, maybe they're selling saffron for the big money maker perhaps, or maybe they're just selling flowers. So that was a little farm there. Okay, man, the time I spent in this game, and I love it. This is actually, I'm happy. Isla, thank you for writing to me, sweetie. I actually really appreciate it. You made my day. You just absolutely made my day, and it feels so good to be back in this game. It feels so good to be back. So here I made a little park, little camping area where you can, there's the little outhouses and showers over here, little change rooms and all that, so you can have a shower. And I made it as private as I can in the game. It's not very private. Little cabins over here that you could rent if you want to rent a cabin. Sure, and everybody's got their own little place to barbecue and have a wee picnic outside. And somebody's here renting this one. Obviously, they put up their own chairs. Oh, somebody's renting this one. They're sitting out back, just catching some sun or having a nap in the shady part of the day. Here's one of the camp activities, so you can come and learn archery, because that's always fun. And if you have your own little trailer or little caravan thing, you can come here and rent a lot. I'm sure these lots are probably rented, a great many of them, by the year. People just keep their little trailer, little caravans there. We got little flamingos. I believe I actually named this something flamingo, right? Pink flamingo camping or whatever. If you're interested in tent camping, then, we have a spot over here. There's like the primitive camping spots. So we've got our little lots over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm actually having a ball getting to see this again. Oh, that's so sweet. And if you're doing a backpacking kind of thing and you've got your own tent, then these are the plots over here for you. You can just put up your own little tent and pack it up at the end of the night and head on to wherever. We got a nice little beach area here. We've got a lifeguard who sits and watches the fun. Cool stuff. I'm loving it. Okay. This is another one of our little individual farms. This is somebody who grows teas, so they've got the Oriental theme going on because they are supplying our little community here with some nice yummy teas. Yummy teas are always good. Oh wow, this looks like so much work. I'm sitting here right now feeling absolutely overwhelmed. It's like, how the heck did I do this? Like, seriously, this looks like so much work. Like, I must have been out of my freaking mind. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, we had a fairground. That's right, too. So here's the little queue over here to get your ticket. Oh God. So we do have a train station back here again. Oh yeah, here for our music videos, you can queue up. Oh no, this isn't for music. The music's in the back. We have our football field. Oh yeah, the official football club here, or soccer as you call it in North America. And then here's our little our stands for music concerts. Good stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, this looks like so much more. I'm looking at this as a completed thing now, and I'm not kidding. I am feeling completely overwhelmed. It's like, what was I doing? How did I do this? So here's the train station for this area, which allows you to go to your football stadium or go to the, to a concert if you're taking in a concert, or to queue up for, we're just going to skip the queue, closed at the moment apparently. And you can buy your balloons, of course, you got to buy your balloons. And then there's a little train in here which takes you around the fairgrounds. Over here, you can get your photo taken in front of various props. I went to the fair and we got our photo taken. Seems legit. Here's some games you can play. Cool beans. Or you can buy, you got to buy the carnival food, of course. And then you can sit here and have the foods. I'm not kidding. I'm just feeling like, oh my goodness gracious. What did I do? This is wild. And then, a little kind of tunnel of love sort of thing. It's Love Island, guys. It's Love Island. And you can get kissed if you want to, and you can get on a little boat, or you can just cross here and have a wee cuddle. There you go. We got Little Love Island. Here's a place to shoot ducks, as you do. You line up the ducks and give a shot. Now, this was like a county fairground type thing. So we do have the agriculture part of things. Here are some animals on display. And here, here's some different goats and sheep, a little petting zoo thing. We've got the goats, the sheep, the donkeys, the llamas. They spit, so be careful. You know how they are. And then, the animals that maybe are brought in for, again, perhaps more just display or contestants. My imagination while I was doing this was clearly in much better condition than it is post-chemo. I'm telling you, wow. I can't even. A little place while you're having your little hot dog, the little kitties can get up here and ride the ponies if they want to. And then, of course, you've got to have the amusement part where you actually have the rides. You've got to have the rides, folks. It's your fun. Fun times. You can go through all of that. And then, of course, you've got to have the toilets out back. It's a thing. I'm still sitting here gobsmacked. It's like, what was I thinking? And then here were the boat rides. I'll just take a walk along where you can get on various boats. And it's like a boat ride through history, sort of like a Walt Disney sort of thing. We've got the ruins, and we've got different cultural things that you can have a walk by. And of course, you can see them as you go by. The train, too, takes you through a bunch of this. We get the Stonehenge thing there. We've got the Pisa over here, the Leaning Tower. We've got some windmills, like an adobe place, like a Western, the Western windmill. and they're with the TPs and stuff. We do have a safety guy here in case somebody falls off a boat, because people do stuff. We've got our lighthouse there in the middle. We've got a little oriental section over there. You can see we've got sort of an Aztec just behind the left-hand dog there, the gold dog. You can see them, or lion dogs. See, Aztec-ish type thing. We get this sort of Viking thing going on here. A little bit of a Roman thing going on there. So it was just like a, you know, you've got the gondola. Oh, I get to go to Italy this year. That's one thing. You know, when you realize you have cancer in life, all of a sudden you realize this stuff actually ends. Priorities change, guys. Priorities really, really change. Anyway, I went to Italy this year. I've wanted to go for decades, and I finally went, and I love it. I love it far more than I thought I was going to, and I pretty much thought I was going to love it a lot. So I have realized that gondola riding is only second to riding a horse. I adore gondolas. Oh my goodness, can't get enough. And over here we have like, you know, Treasure Island sort of thing. We got our little piratey theme going on. Again, you can ride the boats out and back. And you get out over here. You know, this, I'm guessing, is where the gift shop is, or where you can buy food. And there's a toilet and stuff over the corner, of course. And you've got the Treasure Island pirate things, yar matey, going on. So it's just another little ride through the fairground here. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm still sitting here going, I don't even know. And then of course the fish farm works. Like I said, this is great. I love my fish farm. I do. I think this is it. This was good. All in alphabetical order, because apparently that matters to me. And of course we got our farm hands who do all the work for us, so that's okay. And he's the one on this one that picks up the gold for me. So you make sure that you get it regularly. It's just too good to miss. This is just where you make money. These are the plants that are going to make you the most money. Big honking clumps of wonderful, so that's good. And this was the garden here. And again, the train, I believe our train, am I stuck on something? No. Our train, one of the train rides goes through the garden. So you get a sense of that. We've got our old ruins here in the center. Little fountains. Another house. Yes, the houses are all decorated. That's another thing. A little park. You know, you can just sit here after you've wandered through. Just wander through the park where the train will go by. You can take that. Holy smut. I can't even. And it, you know, just a little park area, nothing fancy. Just I needed some kind of plants. These were, you know, special plants that you get for holidays or something. So I popped them in there. Seems to me there's a park here. Yes, lots of empty space, but it's a park. You want to play. You need a place where you can, you know, just a village green. You can go out and throw the frisbee for your little dog, and you know, let the kids fly a kite. Just have some fun things. When I'm in Scotland, in my place there, it's there is a big village green, and you do see people out, you know, flying kites and having picnics, and I love it. I just go out and watch them fly kites. It's so fun. Oh, we have a traveler who's parking here on the green, as they can do. It is a common ground that is absolutely cool. Enjoy yourself. And here we had a little pond and a beach, a tiny wee beach where people come to swim, because these are very friendly fish with big honking spikes on their nose. I'm sure they're very friendly. But you can sit on the beach safely. Okay. You're okay on the beach. Oh my goodness gracious, this is crazy. And then we have a forest, because every good property needs a forest of some kind. Yeah, sure. And of course the train goes through the forest too, so you can enjoy all the little trees. Oh my gosh. So yes, I was trying to create an entire community, and this is just a little island here I used for storage. But I have to admit, I've always liked the way it looked, with all the little, the different levels and the little chimneys popping up here and there and stuff like that. I always really quite like the way that's. I guess they're not chimneys, little cupolas or whatever they're called on top. So it's just for storage, but I think it came out looking kind of cute. I like. Wow, another train station. And okay, and you have to have historical places, you have ruins, you have things like that. Near the train station, of course, is you get to buy all the junk food, right? Seems important. Then you can sit out here and eat. So I mean, train stations do that. And then we have a bit of a henge, a bit of a ruin here. That's always cool. And of course here we had this is the back of it, but we do have the old castle on the hill. You got to have the old castle on the hill, folks. That matters. Important. And again, you can take, here's the full henge. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, of course, parts of it are always gone. That's what happens, right? But we have a little historic spot. You can go visit the castle. Gift shops in back. Did you see the gift shop? Here is one. Wow. Oh my gosh. I really had forgotten how much I had put into this game. Wow. Oh, I'll be honest, I'm feeling completely overwhelmed by both of these farms. Wow. And the last big-ish one, Fantasy Farm, I actually owned a property one time called Fantasy Farm. I did. The little business logo for it was a unicorn, which seems legit. So this one, wow, is this a long way from done. Holy cow. I wonder what I was doing here. Okay, so I do remember something vaguely over here, thinking in terms of, having a more natural sort of setting for the animals, free range, rather than in all the little pens, just a big free range sort of situation. Wow, that's a thing right there. Holy cow, that is. And if they're connected, I believe, I don't remember. Okay, at any rate, so there's the free range area of animal. I don't know if all the animals are in there or not, but see. What is this? We've got an island over here with what? We got some fishing going on. That's always good. Somebody's harvesting crocus. Thank you very much. Saffron is always a good seller. So, oh, we have like an actual medieval village here. Oh, well, that's fun. So we have our castle, we have the archery, the big stones, the little thatched cottages here, wagons. Gotta have a big blacksmith to take care of all the horses and swords and things. We have a little jousting tournament area. Okay, that's fun. Forgotten this. And then over here there is a Viking. No, go away. A Viking village, I guess. Is that what we're looking at here? Looks like. Yeah, I got a little Viking village. There's the big longhouse or lodge or whatever that number of words. Oh, we got our Viking boats over here in the dock. Oh yeah, look at this. All right, well that's fun. I'm really having a hard time even kind of remembering specifically the themes I was going for here, but it'll come back. So what is this? Oh, it's a place for weddings. Oh, it's a little wedding place. Oh, you can have your little receptions with the cake and the food and the people. Oh my god, so the kitchen to do all the cooking for you. Cool beans. Oh, I forgot. Oh, we have a little dancing area. You gotta have the first dance. Tra-la, tra-la. You gotta have the first dance, folks. And of course, you gotta have all the toilets because, yeah. Cool bean. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. That is fabulous. That is so fun. That is just so fun. Wow. Okay, well, this is a good time. Okay, well, you know what? I don't know if I should start a new one or just try to pick up on whatever I was thinking on this one. I'll have a look at this and then decide. Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I feel like I want to finish this now that I've gotten this far. Anyway, so it looks like I'm not going to be doing this every day again, but I will be doing some more Fantasy Farm. Looks like I have had a couple of other people ask too. I'll be honest. Isla, I believe it is. Isla was not the first. I hope I'm saying it right. But she was certainly the sweetest. So thank you so much for writing to me, darling. Thank you, patrons, for staying with me through all these years of absolute hell, and I really appreciate it so much. For those of you who have commented, I think what I'm going to do is actually just do a recording where I answer some of your comments. So thank you guys for being here. Bye-bye.